Okay. Ramalakshmi and Shiva have not joined. Ram- Rama Devi and Shiva have not joined. But I'll continue. I'm doing the recording, so we'll give the recording with them. Share the recording. Okay. So, who remembers what was taught in the last class? No? Sorry, louder. Self-introduction. No, first class. Operations. Okay. Tell me what operations we discussed. You can sit and tell. No.
Plus or minus
Okay.
into
Okay.
yeah.
Louder, louder. Shout as if this is who is your favorite actor?
Yes.
Mahesh Babu movie screening first day, first show. Shout like that.
Plus or minus into modulo
Louder.
divided
What is meaning of modulo?
divisible by the
Okay, your homework. Write what is meaning of modulo 10 times. Okay. Start writing. Find out what is modulo. Start writing. Okay, yeah. Your name? Sirisha. I think you came first and then I did not see you were not there. Okay, Sirisha, tell me about yourself.
my name is Mohan Skripa.
You can sit and tell.
Completed my master's in the company arms.
Okay.
I came here coaching there to upgrade my skills and to the primary job.
Okay. Nice, Sirisha. And
Vishwas.
okay, Ishwar. Now, in the last class, we have discussed how we'll download and install Python. Okay. So for Shirisha, I'm covering again how we'll download Python. So first of all, to download Python, we have to go to python.org. Okay. You see python.org. In python.org, you go to downloads, and in downloads, you have the Python latest version to download. You click on this, it will start downloading. Once it starts downloading, once it is finished downloading, you run it. Since I have already installed, it is showing me modify, repair, and install options. For the first time, it will just show you steps. You have to go next, 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 choose all default options, and after that, it will be installed. Okay. And then how do you run Python? So for running Python, we have a lot of IDEs, but Python by default, when you do the Python installation, you will get ideally integrated development and learning environment. So you can use this to run Python code. Okay. So I just clicked on it. It will open. This is your shell window where all the code will be executed. Okay. And to write a new file, you have to create a new file or open existing file. So for now, I'll create a new file. This is my Python file. Here I'll write all my Python code. Okay. So let me first save this file. And I'll say, let me put it in downloads. Python one operations. And I'll save this file. Okay. Now, what are the operations you know, Shirisha? Tell me all the arithmetic operations you know.
Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division.
Okay. What is meaning of modulo? It will give us the remainder. Okay, you have written 10 times? Okay. Now, okay. Next thing is variables. Okay, you can write it after the class 10 times. Okay. Variables. Now, who will tell me what are variables?
Variable is a name storage location holds value.
That holds value.
They are not reserved.
They are not reserved. Okay. Tell me what is variable? I forgot your name again. No, first tell your name. Hmm? Chetan, right? Chatan. Chetan or Chatan? Chetan. Okay. Tell me what is variable?
Store data types
Hmm.
and value.
Okay. Now, I'll tell you a very important thing that will be useful for your interviews also. Ishwar, let's listen. In your interviews also, this will be very important. So just now I asked you what are variables. What one thing you all of you know very well, but you have missed is giving examples. So every time something is asked to you, when you are giving definition, you give your definition. If you're not sure about definition, give a very simplest one. Tell whatever you know very confidently. Even if it is very one line also, tell it. Okay. After that, you start giving examples. So with that, what will happen? Anybody who is doing your interviews, right? When they see real world examples from you, they hear examples from you, they will understand that, okay, you have actually worked on the concept, you know how it works. So whenever you're telling your definition of variable, you'll say variable is something that holds a value. Example, a is equal to 10. Here, a is an integer variable. B is equal to 20. B is an integer variable. Shiva is a name that holds the value. Shiva is a string variable. Name is equal to Ramadevi. Then your name is a string variable. Like that. Whenever you give something, always add examples from your practical experiences. Now again, what is variable?
Variable is a name storage location holds a value.
Okay.
For example,
Exactly. Everything you have to give proper defined examples. When you give examples, interviewer will know that you know the concept very well. Okay. Sure. Now tell me what is variable?
variable is a data store the store value. Some example string channel.
Okay, you have to practice more. Sirisha, what is variable?
Variable which holds a value of different data types like integer strings. For example, if A is equals to some number like this comes on integer type. If it is something decimal, it comes on a float data type, or it is name, then it comes on a string data type.
Very good. So like that, everything that you have asked, you will be asked, you always try to give examples. While giving examples, what you will establish to your interviewer? That you know the concept very well and you have worked. You will get examples only when you have actually worked on the subject. Okay. Now, A is equal to 10. B is equal to 20. C is equal to 30. So all of these are A, B, C are variables. And then we have arithmetic operations. D is equal to A plus B. B is equal to A minus B. F is equal to divided by B, which is equal to now H. Now here there is an operator called modulo operator. You know plus, minus, multiplication, subtraction. Then there is a modulo operator. What does modulo operator do? It will give you the remainder. If you divide something, if you divide two numbers, it will give you the remainder. Okay, so let's say I have 7 divided by 2. What will be the remainder? Remainder. 1. 7, 2, 3 is 6, and 1 will be the remainder. So Let me print H and we'll see. So for running it, you have to use F5 or that is the reminder 1. You have for running the program, you have to use run this, or you can use the F5 shortcut. And every time you run, you have to save your file. Okay. Now 8 divided by 3 is 8 divided completely divided by 3. So what will be the remainder? 2. Okay. So modulo operator gives you the remainder. Okay. Now, okay. Now I'll ask you a question. Okay. I have 3 students. Okay. And I have 11 chocolates. Okay. Do I have enough chocolate for a, can I distribute these 11 chocolates equally between 3 students? No, sir. And how will you find out in the program? Exactly. So modulo operator you'll use whenever you want to find out if anything is completely divided by the other number. Okay. We'll see problems with that. Now, so we have covered variables, right? We have covered variables, we have covered arithmetic operation, and we have covered how to print results. Okay. Sirisha, for printing results, for printing results, we use this function print, and whatever you have to print, you write it inside this. So if you want to just say print a message along with that, you can write reminder is and a comma for second thing. If you want to print 2 things, you use a comma. If you want to print 3 things, use another comma and print the other element that you want to print. Okay. Okay, result of 8 modulo 3 is 2. Yeah. So we have just revised whatever we have covered in day 1. Okay. Now we'll move to day 2. Okay. Now, when I'm writing some code, let's say I want to just add information here that, okay, for anyone else, let's say tomorrow I'm giving this notes to Ramadevi and I want to add some information, but not the code. That this is an example of modulo operator. Okay. But when I run this code, when I run the code, it will think this is also a program and it will error out. Okay, here what we use to handle this scenario, what can we use to handle this scenario? Comments. So in Python, how do you add comments? Hash. If anything you start with hash, it becomes a comment line. Okay, clear? Chetan? Okay, hash. Yes, just one hash. Okay. Now, if you want to add multi-line comments, let's say you want to comment these 3 lines. Let's say you want to comment all the lines still here. Then you use quotations. Single quotes 3 times. And to end it, again single quotes 3 times. Okay. That is how you add comments to your program. So single quotes is multi-line comments and hash is single line comment. Okay, clear? Chetan? Tell me, will this be executed or not? Will this be executed?
No,
Why?
there are nobody wants this one.
Okay, good. So now you know the concept of comments. Okay. Now, so single line comments, you add it using hash. Multi-line comments, you add it using triple quotes. Okay. Now, so far, we have so much data, right? Can you tell me what is data type? Int, double, So you guys have idea what is data type. So basically that defines the characteristics of your data. Okay. Int will be an integer number that will not have any decimals. Float is numbers that will have your decimal points. Okay. Okay. ఒకేలా కనిపిస్తాయి but inside it will be different little bit. Okay. In Python, all the variables that you have are basically objects. So we don't have any primitive variables in Python. Primitive variables ante you will have direct variables in Java. But in Python, all the variables are objects. When we cover object-oriented programming in Python, I'll tell you then what is object. Okay. But for your understanding, you have everything available. Whatever is there in Java is mostly available in Python for your understanding for now. Okay. So now, how do you find out what type of data type function? Shirisha, you already know Python? Basics, nice, good. So in order to find out what type of function it is, you can use what type of variable it is, you can use type function. So let's say I want to find out what is type of A, what type of variable data type is A. Okay, so you just type and you write A. Okay, A is integer. Okay, int means integer. So you have int, that is integer like numbers 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, like that. Okay. Then let's say I have b is equal to 20.5. So what will be type of b? Float. So float is numbers with decimal points. Okay, b is now float. So float example is numbers with decimal points. 10.2, 11.4, 12.3. Okay. Okay. Now tell me, what is type of C? Type of C. C variable is there, 30.0. What is its type? Float. But it is just 30 only, right? After decimal, basically 0 means nothing. So is it float or is it int? Int. Sirisha, is it float or int? Int. Okay, let's see. Is float. So even if the value is the same, but we have used the decimal notation, right? So it will be considered as float. It will take it based on the notation. Okay. Now, let's see some Now let's see string data types. Chetan. So whenever you're using any name, any character, set of characters, it will be string data type. Okay. Any set of characters is string. Okay. So class string. Okay. str means string. Now tell me A is equal to F. What is type of A?
String.
String. Why?
Because only by find the
Okay, one by one. Why is the string? Is it string or integer? Why? Okay. Same answer? Same answer?
default everything right now. That's the last.
So if default everything is considered a string, then is B also string? So anything that is there inside double quotes is string. Okay. Now print type of. So A is string and B is
Increase.
okay. A is string, B is integer. Okay. Now